Welcome to the free-to-play account, and we have made a big step up this week. We have entered Contender, and we haven't got a massive team score, so we're absolutely hoping that we could have made it through to final round. And as you can see, Latifi and Albon is our drivers, both level 4, 928 team score, and we have made it through to the finals in Contender. Sadly, I deleted some of the videos from earlier rounds, but we've got it all to play for, and this is how we are so far. 73rd place, 126 points. 6 races gone. It's been tough. A lot of 14s, 23s, 29s, 20s. I mean, we're fairly consistent compared to opening round where we got a DC. So we're hoping to be better than 165. But I tell you what, we've got a big opportunity because I know the strategy in Brazil in the rain, and I know what the AI do because in Series 7 I get a wet Brazil every time and they do the same thing. So we're going to get into it. Remember, no spend on this account, and if you're enjoying the series, do make sure that you do drop a subscribe, and I want to show you how you can earn big rewards by simply not spending a penny. So Hex boost goes on, tuning boost goes on as well, and I am fairly confident that I'm going to get over 40 points in this race, or very close, and you will now see why. So as the lights count down, we are about to get underway. 17th and 23rd, and we use the boost launch to get an early start. And can we make the odd couple of positions to start with? Latifi moves around the outside of Magnussen, slots in behind Lance Stroll, and Latifi and Albon 15th and 22nd. But as an Albon makes a nice move up Mick Schumacher there. Now the key here is it's wet, it's Brazil, and pretty much 95% of the AI will pit on lap 4. So the AI will do a 4-4, and what you're going to see me do is not really push too much. We'll push to make the odd position, but we're going to make sure we keep enough to do 5 laps, and then on the 5th lap in question, boost hard and basically overcut the rest of the field. So it's going to be a fairly quiet first couple of laps, and then you'll see what I mean. But here we go, P12. So Hex and Tuning are very good for basically moving up the field without having to push too hard. And you can see Latifi right behind Ricciardo, who is the boosted driver next week. And coming down the straight, can we make a move on Conserve? Ricciardo defends. We have a look at the inside of this corner, but sadly can't get the move done. Albon up to P20. And we are well placed for tyre management as well. 8.7 seconds off the leader. So we are losing some time. We're not going to slot in anywhere near the front after this round of pit stops. But we need 40% tyres as we cross the line. And that is what we will have. 45% as we cross the pit exit or pit entrance. As Latifi has a look on Ricciardo and on Conserve gets the job done. That's why Hex is so powerful overtaking in the wet. And now here's the crucial part. The AI are about to pit. Pretty much most of them will be in this lap, and we'll go flying on and hopefully overcut, because a lot of these teams are going to double stack as well. So here we go, boost time with both drivers, and you can see already Latifi slotting in to P3. What about Alex Albon into P6? I think it's just going to get ahead of Norris. So Albon in to P6, and then we can push on the final 3 laps. So really this in-lap has got to be boost central, because we need to do the overcut pretty good as well. So Latifi into the pits. Albon round the last corner into the pits. Will be a quick pit stop. Considering we were like 15th and 20th, Nicholas Latifi coming out in P5. What an undercut, or an overcut I should say. What an overcut. 10 places jumped. And look at Albon as well. Albon 10 places just by overcutting. 20 places we've gained in one lap combined just by staying out one extra lap. And now we can push to the end. So Nicholas Latifi into P4, searching for his first podium of the season. And what about Alex Albon? He's through as well. Both of these drivers very hungry. They can sense what's happening. And Latifi's into P3 already. Missed that one. And he's now sat behind Max Verstappen. Alex Albon just seen in the corner go up into P6. This is all exciting racing now because we're on a flyer as Latifi takes P2. So we have a chance at P1. And Latifi is right behind that Scuderia Ferrari of Leclerc. And that is game over because Nicholas Latifi is into P1 here in Brazil. And what about Albon? Albon on the tuning boost, trying to get past Lewis Hamilton. Can't get the job done there. What about inside here? And can we snatch one more place? There's the move. Can he get it done? No, he can't. Round the outside he can. And Alex Albon comes home for a 4th place finish. And that is a fantastic 45 point overcut. So, after that excitement, it comes down to the tricky track of Australia. And we're going to go from 45 points probably to about 10. That's how difficult this track is, especially starting from the back. I don't imagine it's going to be exciting, but you just never know what will happen in Australia. We've got a small chance of rain. Probably could do with it as well. And as we cross the line, 18th and 24th is where we start. And we have some rain. So the second weather is some rain indeed. So we have a chance of maybe making some headway. But what are we going to do? We're going to stick on mediums or even hards. I think we're going to have to go probably a bit longer with this tyre management. So let's go Jin and probably downforce. Or no, actually, I think we're going to go Hex. We're going to risk it with Albon and hope the rain lasts long enough. So Latifi going for the dry boost. Albon with the wet boost on 3 minutes and 50 seconds until it is wet weather here in Australia. So can we get a decent start? Latifi hanging it around the outside. P17. Albon P21, but we're going long on the hard tyre. And already we will start to cut down because we want to just see if we can hold out to as close to 3 minutes as possible. And Latifi looking at Guan Yu, can't get it done. Albon having a rough time at the back. He'll be open for rain after that last race and he moves 22nd. So it's all getting a bit close for comfort in Australia. And we just need to hold. There's no point pushing because we're not going to be able to get past anybody in this train of cars. It's like Fernando Alonso with a DRS train out the back. And there's a lot of softs, medium and hards to come in this race for the pit stops as well. So we'll get past the soft tyres soon. Maybe the next lap through. And Latifi taking that corner well. Downforce pretty good for this track. Cornering and grip. And obviously tyre management to go with it. And the Hex doesn't need an introduction. It's perfect in the wet. We've risked it. But will we get a chocolate biscuit out of it in the end? As there's an early stop for Guan Yu. And we are up to P16. Making moves down under. But I'm still chuffed about 20 places in one lap. What a move that was in Brazil. I think most people should be scoring high if they knew the strategy. But here, 2 minutes. 2 minutes until wet weather comes to ruin the AI's race. And I don't think we can go 5 laps. Oh, this is a slow introduction here to the straight. Everyone pitting on lap number 3. But we carry on round. And we are P12, P14. And we have got these two drivers pretty close as well. But we're going to have to try and extend, I think. It's the only way possible. As Latifi, 1 lap to go. until he potentially comes in from P12. Clear air in front, so no signs of traffic. Rival coming in on the hard. As we continue on lap 5, and I think this is going to be very close to actually wets. I think it's going to be too short still. It's not going to come in quick enough. But we're up to P4 as we're also losing battery. I mean, that's how much we're powering through these two races. And P4 at the minute, P10 for Albon. Big enough gap in between. Still 50 seconds, so it's not going to be good enough. We're going to have to go wets though and hope for the best. We are got 3 laps to the end of full push as Latifi comes in. So there'll be about 30 seconds by the time he comes out. I can deal with that. I can deal with 30. And in comes Albon, holding up the field perfectly as well. But that might actually come to pay back when Latifi gets stuck. We're going to have to boost Latifi. Still 25 seconds of wet weather until it comes in. So we're going to have to just hope for the best and really grind these positions out, because it is going to get better. It is. Everyone, 10 seconds until wet weather time. Surely we can now start to push in 2 seconds time. And here comes the rain. It is started, so we are going to slowly get faster and faster. We're up into a nice bit of air. V13. Albon looking at the back now, starting to get past dry tyres on that Hex. Obviously Hex is so good on dry tyres in the wet, but this time we're on wets. And now we are motoring through the field, and Albon gets into P14. What about Latifi? All over the back of Fernando Alonso. Gets the job done up the inside. And we are absolutely flying here. Wow, Ricciardo nearly goes off the track. We start lap 8. It is getting hectic out here. Albon, P11. Oh, this is chaos. We're trying to fight through. We are P9, P8 and P9. We're still going in Australia. Everybody is on hard tyres. We don't think we're going to catch them quick enough, but we are going to get some decent points. Albon through into P7. Has the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc in front. Round the outside, please. And that is P6, and Latifi gets P8. And what a race that is. Massive points on offer. And we did with 36 points in Australia. I mean, that's unheard of from the back of the grid, unless weather like that happens. So we will take that. 2 races of absolute beauty, which is happy days for me indeed. We'll wait for the rival to finish. He's round there struggling. P23 in the wet. Ran out of tyres on the hards. That wet weather really didn't help the opponent. And we finish 36 points in Australia. And that's going to project us massively. I don't know where we're going to finish. We're about to find out. Because we finish potentially in P... Number, please, drum roll. Oh, hey, wow. P18 in Contender. Oh, wow, I didn't expect that. I mean, that took me breath away a little bit. Wow, I thought we'd have been about 50th. P18, possibly, we're going to finish a top 20 finish in Contender. First time asking with a 920 team score. We were certainly helped out by them 2 races, 45 and a 36. Really, really helped project us very quickly up them leaderboards. So it is rewards time. 207 points ended up finishing us in P21. So it would have been nice to get top 20, but overall, there is absolutely no chance I thought I'd have finished here. I thought I'd have been down P50, P40, something like that, just picking up the pieces at the back. But them 2 big races helped get P21. And that is with the low team score. So, nice little Contender finalist medal. We will take that every single day of the week. Get in. And we get 7.5k of reputation points for AZW F1 Army. 1.4 million. We got 41 Lumberjack. We need it because we used most of the boosts to get high in Contender. And now what can we get from here? Anything decent would be nice. Mainly the Epic would be decent. And we've got some Blitz. Some Sergio Perez, which is just timely because we've just had him. We've got some Symbol. We get some Prestige as well. So Prestige awaiting upgrade. And we do get the Prestige in there as well. I'll take it up to Series 9 rewards. So I will take that happily on the free-to-play account. We're up to Champion. I don't expect to be playing Champion anytime soon. But, I mean, we could give it a go. See if we could get through. But it'll be very, very tough. But Temper as well. We've got some Symbol. Nice little things just to point off. And we've got some more Titan. So close to upgrading Titan to level 5. And some Quicksilver as well. We've got a crate and some rewards to claim as well. And what we got on here? 13k of coins. We get some Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo. And some Lance Stroll as well. And what's in our rewards this week? Some Tracer. So we'll take the Tracer, 20 of them. I'm gutted I haven't got premium pit pass because look at Leviathan sitting there. But I am completely free to play and I won't be spending a penny at all on this account. So let's have a look. AZW F1 Army. Look at that, 156k to 41. We've got a 115k lead over P2. If you want to get involved, search that, join us up. The only requirement to joining AZW F1 Army is that you're just a chilled player. Just do your races as you normally would, get in the server below, and just help AZW F1 Army climb them leaderboards. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the free-to-play account, and I'll see you in the next one.